A Tibet Airlines plane caught fire on Thursday after veering off the runway at a Chinese airport, but all passengers and crew were safely evacuated, the airline said. The flight carrying 113 passengers and 9 crew was headed from the southwestern city of Chongqing to Tibet's Ningxi when abnormalities were noticed and takeoff was suspended, causing the jet to overrun the runway, the company said in a statement. Images shared by Chinese state media showed flames engulfing the side of the stricken jet as terrified passengers ran from the scene. Photos of the aftermath showed scorch marks covering the nose and one wing of the jet, which had been doused in water to control the blaze. All passengers and crew have been safely evacuated, the Tibet Airlines said in a statement. The injured passengers were all only lightly injured and have been sent to hospital for treatment. Flight TV9833 deviated from the runway during takeoff and the left side of the aircraft's nose caught fire. About 40 passengers with minor injuries were sent to hospital. The chief of police in Uttar Pradesh has been removed from his post, the state government said today, declaring in a statement that was not taking interest in work and was disobeying orders. Director General of Police Mukul Goel has been shunted to an insignificant post, the Director General of the Civil Defence Department, the statement read. For now, the Additional Director General of Police Prashant Kumar has stepped into his shoes. There has been a buzz that Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath was unhappy with his performance. Last month, he skipped a key meeting with the Chief Minister on the law and order situation in the state. A 1987 batch IPS officer, Mukul Goel, had taken over as the state's top cop in July 2021, saying that he would focus on crime control and ensure that policemen are sensitive and connected to the people in the state. He had earlier worked as SP/SSP in Almora, Jalon, Mainpuri, Hathras, Azamgarh, Gorakhpur, Varanasi, Saharanpur and Meerut district. He was also posted in the Indo-Tibetan Border Police and the National Disaster Response Force. Trinamool Congress General Secretary Abhishek Banerjee on Wednesday said that Home Minister Amit Shah maintained silence over the Citizenship Amendment Act and National Register of Citizens during his two-day visit to Assam. However, he announced the plan to implement CAA in West Bengal. He alleged that CAA is being used by the BJP leaders as a carrot on a stick. CAA is a political tool and we should not get into this trap, Banerjee said while addressing a public event. The TMC General Secretary said that the Home Minister had varied on the Citizenship Amendment Act in West Bengal and in Assam. This is a testament to the kind of politics that the BJP-led government is doing. They are using this issue as a jumla. The Citizenship Amendment Bill was passed in Lok Sabha in 2019 and within a month it came to force and became Citizenship Amendment Act. You usually need 3 to 4 months to formulate the rules of a new act, but it has been more than 2.5 years and the centre has sought 6 extensions, but it is still unable to form the rules of CAA, the TMC leader said. He also said that his party will continue to oppose the CAA and termed it a draconian bill. Aam Aadmi Party convener and Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal on Wednesday promised free pilgrimage for senior citizens in AC trains to various religious places, including Ayodhya, if the Aam Aadmi Party was voted to power in Gujarat, and accused the BJP of failure on multiple fronts during its nearly 3-decade-old rule in the state. He also promised free electricity, better schools and hospitals if the Aam Aadmi Party forms the next government in Gujarat, where the assembly polls are due by the year end. Addressing a rally in Rajkot city, Kejriwal accused the BJP of failing on education, health and employment fronts in Gujarat during its long rule in the state. Highlighting the reforms carried out in the education sector in Delhi under his chief ministership, Kejriwal accused the BJP government in Gujarat of closing down nearly 6,000 government-run schools meant for poor citizens. The two-judge bench of Justices Rajiv Shakdar and C. Harishankars on Wednesday gave dissenting opinions on the issue of criminalization of marital rape. While Justice Rajiv Shakdar of the Delhi High Court ruled in favor of criminalizing marital rape, Justice Harishankars refused to hold as unconstitutional the exception in law which grants protection to husbands from being prosecuted for non-consensual sexual intercourse with their wives. However, one of the observations that he made while delivering his verdict has sparked a row. Justice Harishankar said, "A husband may on occasion compel his wife to have sex with him, though she may not be inclined. Can it be said with even a modicum of propriety that her experience is the same as that of a woman who is ravished by a stranger?" The observation has sparked a row with several, including politicians, criticizing the observation. Reacting to this, Shiv Sena MP Priyanka Chaturvedi said, "Yes, it can be said with a modicum of propriety and also with authority by most women. Honorable judge, whether a stranger or even husband who forces himself onto a woman or his wife, the experience of outrage, disrespect and violation is just as strong. Ask women around you." Thank you.